Hello. How you doing, man? Alright.
It said, good luck on the upgrades.
Yeah, first we got to fix some stuff. So this has a crack in it, so I need to fix that. And then I've got to take these little gears out and clean them up. I think the rest of it's fine. And then, yeah, just check the front. And then that's pretty much all I've got to do to this one. I've never taken this off before, so...
Said, first I got a sleep sag.
Ah, man, that's bad timing. That's alright. I might move the speaker. I can hear it better. Over here. That's a bit better. Maybe a bit louder too. That should be better. Alright, I've never ripped these off, so I've got to figure out how to do it. They don't look that hard to take off.
Viceroy said, just got home from work. Catch you maybe in the next couple days.
Yeah, no worries, man. You must have had like a 10-hour shift or a long one again. So, yeah, some much needed rest would be good. I'm just going to be doing this for a couple of hours. Trying to figure out what the hell was wrong with it the other day. It was really weird. Every time I'd pedal, it would there'd be like a vibration. So, I need to find out what that is. I've got a feeling it's just something got caught in it. Because it happened the moment I went onto the grass. So, that kind of gives it away. Yeah, it's too big. Hope these come off easy, otherwise there might be a pain in the ass. Ooh, that fits, okay. Oh, easy enough. I should have a little container to put all my stuff in, huh? That would be a good idea. I wasn't just gonna have bits all over the place. I need a little plastic tub. This'll do. It's not exactly clean, but it'll do. It's good enough. Yeah, I've never actually taken these off before. Hopefully they're not, looks like they just come off pretty easily though. I don't want to have to rip this whole thing off, because then you've got to put it back on, adjust it, and do all that. This is just much easier. There we go. That was a bit tight. Yeah, I reckon just take these off, clean them, put some oil on it, because I've never taken these off, so they're not exactly the cleanest things out there. Wow, the whole thing comes off. We'll give it a good clean too. What am I going to clean it with? I don't have degreaser anymore. I have to use like dish soap or something like that. Alright, this whole thing just comes off. Awesome. Might have to hold on to it, make sure it doesn't go crazy. Drop it and never get it back. Oh, she's filthy, mate. Fuck, we're already losing bits. Okay. So this looks like a little dust seal. So that just goes there. I should do these one at a time. Would make a lot more sense. Ah, good. It's not that complicated. Alright, that comes off. There we go, no more chain. Oh, they're pretty dirty. You can tell it's been a while since they've been cleaned. How's this thing looking? Does this come off too? Nah, that's part of it. That's got to stay there. We can give it a quick wipe. Normally you can't get to these bits. So, might as well clean it now while it's all apart. Yeah, I got to find some super glue. There's a tiny little crack here. I don't know if you guys can see it. Probably not. It's just up the top of this housing. And this isn't structural. This is just like a dust cover, basically. So, I don't know. Maybe I'll rip this off and put some... I don't really want to take it off. I'll just do it from the outside. Because I'm lazy. It'll do. There's a little dust and shit on this. Alright. Get that. It's funny, I probably spent like, I don't know, 10 minutes setting up the camera. Had it over there, I'm like, nah, it doesn't look good, move it over there. And for like, what, 5 minutes of work, and then I've got to move it again. It's a little overkill. A lot of crap on here. This doesn't really get in the way of anything, it's just like grease and shit. It's not really a big deal. It's not like you ever touch this or it gets in the way of operating. It does look filthy. It'd be nice if it was cleaner. Like all that black shit that's just coming straight off of it. And it's probably just the chain stuff that I put on. The chain lube. Gets kicked off, gets stuck on here and just gets filthy. I might actually give this a clean. We'll do that later though. We'll get these cleaned up and then I'll spray it and get it with a toothbrush and make it pretty. In the meantime, we're going to clean these. So, just rotate everything around. How's that looking? Yeah, that's a bit better. A little bit wider. God, that's wide as fuck. Good enough. Alright. I've got water, I've got a toothbrush. What else am I going to need? Could use... Yeah, I need a little container and some soap. Where am I going to get one of them? I threw one out just before that stupid. I've probably got something up here I can use. I need something bigger than that. Let's try... maybe I've got something I can use over here. Ooh, that's no good. Or maybe over there. Yeah, that'll do. We've got a little bucket. Perfect. Just gotta go grab it. Make sure there's nothing in it. Sweet. And I'll be back. I'm just going to grab some dishwashing detergent. Alright, bucket is full. Just some soapy water, that's all I need. And then when they're clean, I'll just chuck them in this one. It's clean enough. I mean, they shouldn't be too hard to sort out. And like, these aren't even metal gears. These things are like plastic. They're kind of shitty. I mean, I can feel that. It's not like the best bearing. I don't even know if these have like a proper bearing on them. They might just be like, I think they do. Alright, step one, clean the cage. So, we can use one of these. Pretty fucking dirty. Should be pretty easy to clean though. Like this stuff comes off fairly easily. Probably the first time this has ever been cleaned, but this has also been replaced. I was riding home from, God, where was I? I was near the airport somewhere. And I got the train, I'm riding home, and I got pretty close to home, and then a derailleur broke. Just like, I don't know what happened, like the hanger on it broke or something, and it just locked up the rear wheels, but I was lucky because I was like walking distance from home by then. Would have been some real trouble if it happened further out. Because my place is nowhere near the airport. Man, is this just... Yeah, it's working. Kind of messy though. This thing actually is not the best brush to use. I've got a better one. Less crap on it. Now, these two are pretty bad. This one's not so bad. There it is. Yeah, my suspicions were I was riding across this bridge and I don't know what it was. Somebody threw something out on it. It was like a box of metal or some shit. And I had to kind of jump over it. And I'm pretty sure as I jumped over it, the derailleur like smacked into it. And that would have weakened it. And then yeah, by the time I got home, then it just sort of disintegrated. Broke off and got jammed in the wheels. Which was great because not only did I have to fix my derailleur, I had to fix the wheel too. But yeah, that was a while ago, so this is the replacement. These things are expensive too. It was like over $100. It was like 130, 140 bucks just for the derailleur. I was actually a bit annoyed because the bike shop, they didn't give me a quote. They just sort of went ahead, did the work and then charged me. It feels like that's almost common practice at this stage. They're just like, oh yeah, we'll charge you whatever it is, you can afford it. I reckon this is pretty clean. She's looking pretty good. I need a good rag. I need one that's not like crap and full of junk. So, yeah, one of these ones will do. I've got my semi-clean rags up here. This one's alright. It's not the most absorbent, but that'll get rid of what I'm trying to clean up. Man, something's been rubbing on this. Look, the metal's gone, all the paint's stripped off of it. So that's probably what was causing a bit of the friction problems. Wouldn't surprise me. Oh yeah, this thing's like stuck up the top. There we go. I should move the speaker. It's kind of far away again. Bring it closer. It's going to scare shit out of me when a message comes through. I know that. Alright, we'll put you guys over here. Alright, this bit's pretty clean. Yeah, that looks good. Better than before, that's for sure. Where's the other side? Yeah, alright, that one's pretty good. I need a clean spot to put these. Because I don't want to chuck them in there. They're already like pretty dirty. I'll just chuck it on another rag. Good enough. Maybe fold it up so it's not so bad. Nah, this one's pretty shit. I need like a better one. Lucky for me, I've got an entire bag of them in here. Yep, this one will do. Someone's high-vis gear. Oh, it's filthy. But it's not covered in oil and grease, so that's all I care about. Just fold it up a little. Yeah, there we go. There's a fly. And now he's gone. Alright, cool. Done. That one's clean. Next bit. Who's getting the lucky treatment next? What is this little screw? Still got the thread lock on it. I don't know if I need it. Like, yeah, I should probably put some on. I do have a little bit left. I need to buy more. I've only got like, this really old stuff I've had for ages. This thing's not that dirty anyway. Most of it was covered up. Give it a bit of a clean. And the good news is, because there's only 2 little gears, and they've basically got the exact same components, putting this back together will be easy. Plus, if I screw it up, I can just check the VOD. Alright, that's pretty good. Pretty sure that was like the top one that went through. Alright, next. Oh, there's a second one. Alright, we'll do this one too. Are they the same length? No, one's longer than the other. Okay, I probably should have paid attention before. So I know which one goes where. This one's not so bad. I mean, how much dirt can you get in a screw? The thread's all covered by what it screws into, and you've only got this tiny little bit exposed, so these really don't need that much cleaning. Right, we got you. Yeah, I got quite a bit to do tonight. Hopefully this fixes my problem. I'm pretty sure it will. I don't see what else it could be. It's not the rear hub. I've already taken the wheel off and checked that, and that's fine, so it's got to be just like, yeah, something got jammed in there, or one of these bearings got like really seized up. My gut was telling me that, like, because it was cold, the tolerances within the hub became less, but they can't move that much, so there's no way it's going to be that. But yeah, my thought process was that, yeah, it compresses, and then you've got just less tolerance, and then, yeah, then it grinds. There's a lot of crap on this. Let's clean it up alright. Sweet! Yeah, most of the stuff comes off. I mean, ideally I'd have like a nice fresh toothbrush for this, but this is what we're working with. It's good enough. Most of the stuff just comes off when I wipe it anyway. Oh yeah, there's heaps of crap on this. Oh, it's filthy. I'm really just rubbing oil on it when I'm scrubbing it. That's a bit better. Yeah, good enough. Alright. Yeah, we got some good weather over the next few days, so I do want to get out there. And I've got a little treat for everyone, maybe. We'll see how we go tonight, if I can do it or not. Should be able to. I don't see it being a big deal. It's not really a surprise. You can kind of tell based on what I'll be doing tonight, what it is. Alright, get this done. This is like the worst cleaning job ever. But good enough. I could just chuck them in like an ultrasonic cleaner. It's not a bad idea. We've got one. It's a pain in the ass to clean. Probably spend more time cleaning that than I would actually cleaning the components in it. Oh, this one's got a lot of crap on it. Filthy, mate. And then once these are cleaned up, just grease up the bearings a little bit or put some oil on it or something. And throw it back together. Yeah, there's a lot of shit on this. Jesus, that's bad. That just gets rid of a lot of the crap that's on the toothbrush. Yeah, there we go. I think these are just little dust covers anyway. They're not really that important. But they should be cleaned up. Alright. So it's both of those little ones done. Oh no, there's another one. What, is it like 2 per wheel? Yeah, I think there is. They got it, you know, both sides. What, 30? No, 11:52. Alright, we should be done. I want to be done like well before 2. I don't want to be up too late. Alright, that one's looking pretty clean. And get the edges a little better. Yeah, nice. Alrighty. I think there should be 2 more of these. So here's one. The other one is like probably stuck in here. Yeah, there it is. It's very tedious. God, I gotta get some more degreaser. That would just make this so much easier. Because this is just soapy water. It doesn't work that well against like grease that's really caked on. But use proper degreaser and just cuts through this stuff. That just washes it off. Really good. I had a big container of it, but what was I doing last time? I did the chain. Yeah, I was cleaning the chain and used the last of it, so I've got to buy some more. God, this toothbrush is like fucking filthy. Just try to clean it up a bit. Yeah, look at that. Not exactly clean. God, there's a lot of crap coming off of it. That's a bit better. Let's try it again. I think I'll just use the chain gear to like lubricate these things up again. So I don't really need anything too crazy. I mean, they're sealed, right? So just something light. You could probably buy like better bearings for them. You know, a couple bucks. Would it make a big difference? I have no idea. I'm surprised that these things are plastic though. This is metal obviously, but these are plastic and it just feels really shitty. Shitty and cheap. I'm pretty sure you can get metal ones though. I might look into doing that, you know. But like, is it worth it? Is it worth spending money on like this really old, crappy drivetrain? I don't know. We'll find out. You know what? While there's no one here, let's run an ad. I've never done this. Pretty sure it's this one. Yeah, there we go. Let's do the full 2 minutes. Play it and do the big one. There we go. Failed to play ad. Fucking awesome. Why didn't that work? Did any of them work? Play ad. Failed to play ad. Alright, well fuck you too. Why doesn't it work? Probably because there's no one watching. That's why. That's kind of shitty. So you can't avoid ads for people. They have to watch. Fucking Twitch, mate. Alright, that's looking pretty sweet. Getting the corners a bit. Fuck, I'm getting hungry again. I've got like a small bag of chips I can eat. I guess I'll have that later. Alright, next. That's 3 of them. Where's the 4th one? In here. Gotcha. Yeah, I reckon this will probably fix whatever was wrong with it the other day. I mean, I could still ride it. It's just as I was pedaling, you could feel like something grinding as I was pedaling. Like a and it was only under load. It was like a, I don't know, sort of like if you run your fingers over like a ribbed texture. Felt like that, but like with my foot. Yeah, this one's already pretty clean. This one's pretty good. Yeah, good enough. Next. Then we got the big boys to do. Clean up those gears. I just know, the moment someone starts talking, That TDS is going to scare the shit out of me. Happens every time. Alright. I almost didn't do this tonight, but I figured, hey, the weather's going to be good. It'd be nice to have a bike. Okay, that one's done. Yeah, do these come apart in any way? I think they just kind of sit there. Like, is that even a bearing, man? Yeah, it spins, but it's like kind of shitty. Oh no, it comes out. You can push it out. Well, I'll push it out with this then, I guess. So that's gone. Where the fuck did that go? So there's a metal sleeve, and then like whatever this thing is. And it just sits on there, man. There's like no bearing. It's kind of shitty. Yeah, I'm sure you can upgrade these to like ones with bearings in them. That's kind of crap how they are. Alright, we'll do this one. If they're cheap, I'm just going to grab a set, man. Fuck it. Like, I'm sure these are okay, but like a proper bearing and a proper metal wheel would be way better. It'll last longer. Easier to maintain. And if it's a sealed bearing, then yeah, it's perfect. It won't like get dirty or anything. Oh, so now the ads run. Righto. You just do whatever you want, Stream Elements. Don't let me get in your way. Oh man, there's a lot of crap in here. Oh no, that's actually just the mold from the plastic. Okay, this side. Well, it looks like these haven't worn down much, so that's good. Yeah, it's kind of filthy, but whatever. Alright, give it a dry. To be honest, when I'm drying it, like this is probably when it's getting cleaned the most. All this black shit's coming off of it. I should do the little bit in the middle. That's where this little thing comes in handy. Thread it through, give it a clean. There we go. Yeah, sweet. Clean enough, man. You know, I'll give them a good wipe on here too when I'm done. Just to make sure. It just coats it in shit. Just coats it in grease. Yeah, I really gotta get more degreaser. I could use like Terps or something, but yeah, I don't want to do that. Yeah, if I was smart, I would have just used the ultrasonic cleaner. So this just sort of sits on those screws. They got like a smooth bit, and it just spins on it, like grinds itself to nothing. I don't know how much pressure these things are under, or how much force they have on them. But hopefully they last a bit. Yeah, kind of clean. It's definitely better than before. Oh man, these are getting dirty. Alright. Well, that's one. We've got one more to do. And then it's reassembly time. After I put some more oil on all this. I'll show you what I'm talking about, right? So, this little sleeve here, it sits on one of these, and just sits there and spins on it, right? So, no nothing to like make, no bearing or anything like that, just sits on there and grinds away. And then this, well, it sits in here. And then this whole thing, like, spins on it as well. So, it's a really shitty, cheap system. They could do better than that. pop this one off. Yeah, I'm going to look straight on, I don't know, maybe eBay or Amazon or something, and see if I can find like a good replacement for this, like something with bearings in it at least. Because this is just crap. This is really not good. I don't think it'll make much of a difference in terms of like reducing the resistance as you pedal. But it's more just like ease of mind and durability. It'll last longer. I know it'll be a sealed bearing. There'll be some resistance gains, but probably nothing special, nothing noticeable. Plus, I'm not changing the gear set in my bike anytime soon. It's too big a job. If I wanted to change to like a one-by setup, I'd have to get new brake levers, because the ones I've got are integrated with the shifter. So that's a pain in the ass. And then like you have to basically rebuild your whole rear hub. Or not even rebuild it, you have to change the whole thing over. Because the one I've got is good for like a 7-speed gear. I don't think I can even go to an 8 on it. And I don't think they even make an 8 for that. With like the high range like my one's got. So best off just keeping it. That's most of the cost of the bike, is the running gear. And they make it really hard to upgrade your running gear. Like, it can be done if you just want to spend stupid amounts of money. But if that's the case, like, buy a new bike. Oh, and that noise is just the fridge. I don't know how well it comes through on the mic. This mic should reject noise from the back. So, what do they call it? A cardioid or supercardioid pattern. Yeah, it's kind of clean. Basically wipe off most of the crap on it. It's better than before. I'm not going to clean the chain. There's really no need for it. I did it not that long ago. Once it's back on the bike, I'll give it a wipe down and re-lubricate it, and that's all it needs. But this stuff definitely needs a clean, because it was filthy. And I'm pretty sure it was the cause of my problems. But, who knows, maybe I'll put it back together and it still rides like shit. We'll find out. Okay, one more piece. It's just another one of these little sleeve collar things. Well, there's no score marks on it or anything like that, so at least it's like wearing well. Soap all over my hands. Now I gotta remember which screw goes where. I mean, that's really the only thing. Like, these are identical. Oh no, this one's actually got a bearing in it. I think. This one doesn't. That's interesting. So they're different. Alright. Which one goes where? I don't know. I might have to look that up. Should have thought that out beforehand. Actually, no. This bike has the same derailleur as that one over in the corner. I can just check that. Save myself a Google search. I wonder if it's actually a bearing on it though. I actually thread this. Doesn't want to go in, man. Yeah, there we go. Watch in here, sucker. Alright, that's pretty clean. So, let's have a quick look. Because, yeah, this one's got a bearing in it by the looks of it. Or at least like a metal race for that thing to go on. Oh, is that actually a bearing? Does it spin? No. No, it just kind of sits there and does nothing. It just kind of sits there and sucks. I don't think I cleaned this up properly either. Is that enough? Yeah, there we go. There's definitely some crap in there. Looks a lot better. Okay, I'll have a quick look at that other one, see if the metal one goes up. Oh shit, I'm not even going to be able to tell. When they're basically the same. So why would I have the metal one? Unless I'm like missing a part, like I've lost a piece already. No, that can't be right. That fits fine. That also fits fine. Then what the fuck is this, man? Just goes in there. I'll see if I can tell there's a difference on that other one. Torch. What we got? I can't see shit. Oh, this is way different than mine. This is a much newer one. I don't think it matters. They can just go on however. Like even if I look online, like I'm gonna have to find a diagram where they're like ripped apart, and you know where the hell am I gonna find that? Okay, we need oil, so I can put this back together, which I've got right here. This will do. It's just chain oil. The waxy stuff should be pretty good. Also, I was going to give them another quick rinse down here. A quick wipe. Yeah, see, there's still crap coming off of it. Do I have a way to... Oh, good enough. Yeah, there's still a bit of stuff coming off of it. It's not perfectly clean. It's pretty good though. Do this side as well. The bracket's fine. It's kind of amazing how cheap they can make these things. I was looking at buying a new one. It's like 40 bucks. Cost nothing. Okay. Reassembly time. And then, fuck, I don't know, figure out which one has the long screw and which one has the short screw. How am I going to be able to tell? These are the same width. So, it's going to be the one that's like deeper on the frame. It's probably this one here. Yeah, I don't know, I'll find out when I have to put them back together. So I mean, this is pretty easy, just cover everything in oil and put it back together. There's a fuckload of oil there. Stick it on here. Oh, that doesn't even seal in there. It's just, the other one's like pushed in. Maybe they... No, the grease and shit was holding it together. That's all it was. Put some on that. Cover this in it nicely. Get the inside as well. Goes there, that goes here. Flip it over, do one of these. And then one of these goes through it. Does it matter which one I do? Nah. Shove it in. At least this way it holds together. So that's the short one. Does it matter of the direction? Do they have a little direction arrow? I can't read shit. It just says narrow. What about this side? Shimano. Narrow. Doesn't say anything. I don't think it matters. I think they're bi-directional. There you go. Fully assembled. And then this just... yeah, just sits on the frame and spins. Round 2. What is this one? A little collar. Yeah, that's heaps. Put some on here. I'm sure the manual's like, oh, you have to precisely put this on. Put it here. Use this compound. Torque it up to this much. I'm just like, fuck it, let's put it together. Put the shit on everything. It'll work. Okay, in you go. Very satisfying to do that. Slap one of these on. Slap one on this side. And poke this through. Man, that stuff smells good. Alright. Now, which one goes where? This one's got like a little raised lip on it. This one doesn't. So my gut would tell me that the raised lip would be the big one. So like that. Depending on which way they go. Because I'm pretty sure this might have to go like from that side. Like it could have to go through here. Right? Does it? Hang on a sec, that should go through, right? Nah, man. Maybe that's where it threads into. Yeah, that's the thread. I'm an idiot. This goes here. And then it threads into this. Is it clean? Yeah, it's kind of... maybe this thing's bent. Maybe that's what the problem was. Kind of looks like it's meant to be like that. I don't know. My gut tells me that goes through like that. Let's have a look. Where does it go? The sandwich is sort of between them. So this goes up like this. Yeah. Fuck, this is kind of confusing. No. There's no in my dish. No, it has to be like... I should have paid attention. Good idea. Yeah, I reckon it goes like that. Just go like... don't go like that, that goes wrong. Let's go like this. That goes there. That goes there. Yeah, this is correct. Oh, I should spin you guys around. You can just see what I'm talking about. So just my hands a quick clean. So this is why I don't like working on cars, having a camera go on. Because every time I gotta move the camera gets dirty. Alright, so we'll just rotate this. Fuck it, this is easy. Easy way to do it. I can't even see it, actually. Let's do that. Let's bring it up. Yeah, there we go. I can see what's going on. And it zooms in. Yeah. Now I need to know which one. This is the long screw. It's got to go in on one of these. Put it down here for now. So this goes like that, right? And then, well, this absolutely has to come from this side. It'll screw in there, and I'm pretty sure the little jockey wheel just sits in there. But this might be the short one. We'll find out. If I tighten it up and it's like way too big, well then obviously, yeah. That is doing pretty good. I reckon that one is supposed to go down here. On the other side. So I'll grab the short one, which is up here. I'll just bring them all over, fuck it. Yeah, bring this one over here. This is the short one, and it should come through the other side. Like that, right? Yeah, no thread, goes there. I might have them the wrong way around. Is that even threading? Yeah. This whole thing looks kind of bent. Right, so that kind of goes there. But I don't think that's right. I mean, why would one be short and one be long? They're basically the same. So if I go any, you know what, let's just chuck it on. Trial and error. If it's wrong, it's wrong. If it's right, it's right. Trial and error. One of these will work. Yeah, also, which one goes on the back? Who cares? They're both going on. Doesn't matter. I'll leave it to chance. So this threads through first. Then you chuck the wheel on. And then you thread it onto here. This might be right, actually. It's got just enough thread. Like, if it's got too much, it's going to poke out. Also, I haven't put the chain on. Good job. Yeah, so I think that's right. Like, if I do that tight, like that just spins. It's pretty good. Man, this is actually going to be kind of tricky because I've got to put the chain on while threading these bits in. What's the best way to do that? Also, I gotta remember which way it goes. So, there we go. So this gone. Yeah, so it's probably gonna go like what? Like under it? And then through there, I reckon. And then this goes over the big gear. Let's just double check the other one. I know it's upside down, I don't care. Always good to have a second bike with reference. So there's a rear wheel. Bottom one out. So the bottom one is on the outside, which in this case is this one. So it goes bottom, and then it goes through here. That doesn't make sense. Oh no, it kind of does. Is that right? No, I'm just really more confused. Let's check the other bike. So the one closest to the hub, which is the top one, holds it in, and then it goes around the bottom one. Around the bottom, through the top, this is like a tensioner, and then it goes in the thing. I might have put this little cage thing on backwards. I wonder if the other one's got the same cage. I don't want to Google it. Very good. We're going to have to search it up. Lucky for me, I've got phones all over the place. This phone's fast enough to even use the instant these days. Let's have a look. Is it Shimano Altus? Sarah, it is. What does my one say? Does it even have a red on there? What is it? Altus, so it's the cheap shit. I think a Sarah's like the 8-speed one. Shimano Altus, all it is a nice high-res picture of it. Man, this phone screen is so small. That's not the one that I've got. I've got a shitty old one. This one's quite old. This kind of looks like what I've got. Yeah, it looks like it. It's got the round bit at the bottom. And then I can't actually see the top. Main thing is, one's got that little hook. I think I've done it right. Yeah, I mean, it can't go any other way. It has to go this way. So the little bottom bit's got the hook. That's correct. I'm just going to feed one through the top. What's the easiest way to do that? Well, we'll find out. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I got these right. The long one goes up the top, and the little one goes down the bottom. So I mean, like, how much more room do I need down there? So we've got a thread. It's a bit tricky. This has to go through. You know, I'll do it from the bottom, it'll be easier. Goes in like that, and then you put this in. I'm gonna have to undo all this just so I can get the cage on it. Anyway, that's in. But we'll dummy it up first just to make sure we got it right. Yeah, because we've got to do the chain. Alright, that goes there. Spins pretty good. It's got plenty of room. Same with this one. Yeah, I think I got it right. I mean, I honestly can't see any other way it should go. Now, get the chain on it. That's gonna suck. You need more arms to do this. I think we just do it like one at a time, right? Like that makes sense. So we'll get the top one done, and then we'll do the bottom one. Alright, take that out. Remove wheel. Then chain has to go over the top of this. So if it goes over the top, then it's got a thread. I think I gotta do it like this. I'm gonna. Yeah, you can't do this with them attached. Fuck. Alright, we'll take this one off too. What a shame. Oh, maybe I can. Maybe I can cheat a little bit. And this one goes over the top. Right. Fuck, it's completely fallen off. That's no good. I think we'll just set it on there like that. There we go. Okay, so that goes, and it's fallen off again. Alright, guys. Over the top. And then this one acts as like a tensioner to go like around the bottom. I'll attach that here. Ooh, it really doesn't want to go on. Then I've just got to get one on the top, and then what? Kind of screw it on like that. I should double check this. Just so I don't get it wrong.
Ozzy Nutty said, "You broke the bike again."
This is fixing it from yesterday. I cleaned all this up. I think something just got stuck in there. It was like gunk. And now I'm putting it back together. But it's upside down and I forgot how it goes back together. So I'm about to find out. Round. Alright. Lucky there's two other bikes I can use as a guide. So, what I saw was furthest away from the wheel goes around the outside, and then it goes, this one here goes on the inside. But that doesn't look right. My gut would tell me it would go sort of around, the chain would go here, and then this one acts as like the tensioner. But it can't be, that's the bottom one. The bottom one has to be on the outside. So outside, inside, maybe. Nah. See, I've got it all wrong again. I can't brain tonight. The one that's closest is the tensioner on the outside. Which means the closest one this is cool. Oh, right, okay. So this has to go around the outside, has to go over the top of this one. So over the top of that one. Right, we got it now. So. Oh, okay, that's not too hard to set up. Go like this, pop it in here, and then this just sort of goes like that, right? And then I gotta like put this one where it needs to go with the little thing in it. I don't know if I've got enough arms to do this, but we're about to find out. So this, I can probably just, no I can't. This has to go like, oh no, it should be fine. Should be pretty easy to do. Okay. Throw that in, get this in spot. Put this in. Line it up. Get that. And put it all together. There we go. Easy. I just made it look harder than it had to be. Now, let's see if I've actually done it right. Because I probably haven't. I won't do it up too tight. I can tighten it once I know. So this is meant to go like that. This has actually got to go on one of these. Here we go. And then you've got the wheel, the big gear, like pushes it up like this. Yeah, that seems pretty good. Let's chuck the wheel in and see how we go. We'll tighten it first. Yeah, so the bike's not broken, it was just grinding when I finished up the other day. It was like a vibration through the pedal. And I wanted to fix that. I'm going to clean up there as well, just quickly. Might as well while it's all apart. Where's the other one? Here we go. This is one of the bikes I'm working on today. I've got another one to fix up in a second. And the other one's a little bit special. Let's see why in a second. I need to get some super glue as well. This has a crack in it. Anyway, worry about that later. We'll do the wheel first. I thought this had been like stuffed up again, but it's fine. Wasn't this at all. Putting these in is always fun. So this has to go on the inside of it. It goes like that. Yeah. And thread the brake. And it just goes in. Cool. Just tighten it up. It's definitely in there. A bit more. Yeah, that's pretty good. Bit too tight. A little bit. Yeah, that feels pretty good. Alright, that's in there. Moment of truth. Looks like I fucked up. I fucked up bigly. That looks way wrong, man. Yeah, we made a big mistake. So what did I do wrong? Is this meant to be like the tensioner one? The one that's closest, the one up the top should be on the inside, right? Yeah, inside. Alright, so what I've done is I've put this around. It's meant to go on the inside there. And then this one is meant to go on the outside. So we're just reversing. Alright, I'll just take it off. At least taking it off's a bit easier. Maybe. Or have I just made this incredibly difficult for myself? There we go. Alright, round two. We've got to completely reverse it. So this has to go over the top. And I don't really worry about this one. But that bottom one's so weird then. Like, why would it be like that? I just don't see how that's going to work. Right? Like, if I do that through the inside... Nah, this seems fucking wrong. Seems like I might have put the cage on back to front. Let's just completely disassemble it and figure it out. I don't know how I got this so wrong. I should have paid attention to it as I was pulling it apart. That would have been smart. Alright, that comes off. Well, I know one thing, the long one goes up the top. So that's, at least that was right. Alright, we've got you. Take this one off. Yeah, I got this way wrong. Something's really wrong with it. Take this one out. Oops. It's just falling a bit. And that comes off. Put this back together. And then this comes out. So how did I fuck this up so badly? There's no way it's like that. Would that make sense? It's got to go over the top one, right? And then it has a little guide over the top to stop it coming off. And then... Then what? This is like the tensioner, so it goes through the inside on this. And then I guess over the gear? Still confused. Doesn't make sense to me. I mean, what other ways could it go? That's impossible. That would make no sense. You go like this. That's how I kind of had it. I think it goes like that. You got the little cage down the bottom. You know what I'm going to do? Because I'm so stupid. I'm just going to bring another bike out and look at it. That way I can't fuck it up. So we'll move this out of the way. Just a bit. Let's go grab another bike. This one's kind of heavy. Now I need to get this out anyway, so. Get this out. Also that heavy. Let's lift it. Maybe we'll just wheel it out. Maybe. I don't know how I got this in here. I think I just lifted it. Yeah, like that. Ta-da! There we go, now we've got an example bike. I don't know if you guys can see it. This one here. So, best way to do this is like what? Rotate it upside down so it basically looks exactly the same. Yeah, that's a good idea. There we go. Chuck that there. Alright, now we've got the guide bike. Now I can tell exactly what's going on. I'll show you what I mean. We got that one over there, and all I got to do is copy it. We'll move this stuff forward to it's kind of in the way. Anybody who knows what they're doing is probably laughing right now. They're like, look at this idiot. Look at his complete lack of spatial reasoning. It's not a lack of spatial reasoning, it's a lack of paying attention when I pull stuff apart. Different situation. Okay, outside one goes on the outside. That's, well, which one is that? You got the one closest to the unit. That is there. And it goes around it? It has to. Yeah, it goes around it. Around the outside, around the inside. So, this is the inside one. And you put the cage on it. Are these the same? I know they're slightly different. Yeah, they're very different. I mean, it says, has the same name on it, but they're like different models. This is actually a better one. I've got the outside piece here. And it's got two guides on it. That's weird. It's got here. Crosses over. That's weird. We're just going to have to figure it out. Okay. Is this? This whole thing's like spring loaded. And then once you've got that on it, the tension brings it up. So around the outside of this one, and then through the inside of this one here. So this one is like that. And then which way does this go on? I mean, you'd think it would be like this, kind of. Can't be like that. That would make little to no sense. Like, why would you have this little guide if the thing doesn't even go near it? It goes on the inside. It must be like that. Alright, let's try that. We'll do the little one first. Which one is that? That's short. Yeah, short one. Alright, so, like, can't be like that, just be like this, like that. Yeah. What's the thread? Thread's on here. Through there. Throw this on. Then this one goes on. Like this. And then I gotta screw it on from here. Doesn't have to be perfect, just enough to hold it on. Yeah, there we go, good enough. Right. It spins good, so that's one thing that's working. So technically this is the outside one, right? So it's going to be like that when it's got tension on it. Which means the chain comes to the wheel, goes around, goes over this and that way, right? Is that right? I don't know anymore. I know the outside one has to go around the outside, right? And then it probably has to come up and over like that. Yeah. Okay. Okay. We got it. So I gotta like thread that on here. Somehow get that in. Yep. Alright, so that should be right. Yeah. So it goes like this. I mean, this looks right. So it goes like that. It's going to sit up here. And then this bottom one's got to go up. So ignore this. This bottom one comes up and over that one like that. So now I'm just going to put this on somehow without dropping it and losing all the bits. So put that there. Kind of. Put this. Oh shit. Ah, fuck. This is hard because now I need more hands. Oh shit. There we go. It's falling to bits. That's not good. Fuck. How am I going to do this? So this is going. It's got to go through here. And now I've just completely also just ignore that one. This one has to come up. So all I've got to do is like hold this out of the way and get this in there. The easiest thing to do is just like thread it on here first. Yep. And then bring it up here. Hey dude, I'm solving a very complicated puzzle because I didn't pay attention to how it comes apart. So I think I've got it. We'll find out. It went catastrophically wrong about 5 minutes ago. I got it back together and I'm doing the pedal and it's like the chain's all wrong back here. There's no way it was going to work. But I think I've got it now. Now I just got to be able to thread this thing on so it's proper. I think I've got it actually. It seems like it's on there, isn't it? Can't really tell. It's hard to tell. But it's not coming off. It doesn't seem to be breaking. I say that and then I'm riding it and then it's just going to collapse and have all sorts of problems. Yeah, this seems right now. That seems better. I've just got to make sure this is actually threading in there. Seems okay. I think I've just got to tighten it up more. Is that right? Nah, that doesn't seem right at all. I mean, I know it's in the right spot. This seems like it's not threading properly or there's something wrong up here. Yeah, this has got a problem. Oh, it's in there. That should be tight. Is it jiggling about? No, that's correct. I mean, my assumption was that these little gears here, these little jockey gears, were gummed up with like, I don't know, carbon, grease, whatever, mud. And that's what was causing the problem. But I might be wrong. It could be something else, for all I know. This seems okay, though. This seems to be working now. All right, tighten it up. You meant to use, like, thread lock on these as well. I don't have any at the moment, so hand tight, good enough. All right, that's in. I'm going to tighten this one up from this side. Seems to be working alright. Oh, this could be way tighter. There we go. Alright, let's try it with the wheel on there. Hopefully this time it works. Fingers crossed. I am cheating. There is an entire other bike that I'm using as a guide. Yeah, this bit's always fun. I'm pretty sure I've got it right this time. So I've got to stretch this down onto the gear. Usually the way you do this is you have like, you set your bike in a gear that's easy to do. So you put it in like 7th or whatever. But this seems easy enough actually, it's just gone right in there. There we go. That goes in there. Hey, I think I got it. That doesn't look right. These should not be touching like that. Oh no, it doesn't touch. It's got no weight, it kind of does. How have I fucked this up again? There's no way that's wrong. That's exactly the way that is. It goes around, then it comes in and it goes over that one and then it goes around the big one. So, comes in, goes around. Yeah, no, that's all right. That should be touching though. That's probably because this isn't on. That's where my mistake is. Alright, cool. That's fine. We can just tighten this up now. That's all good. One more turn. Maybe another half. How's that? Yeah, cool. We'll do it like this, nice and tight. Alright, the back is good. We just got to fix the front. And I could probably cheat by just doing this and shoving this on a gear. There we go. Done. Give it a pedal. Hey! I think that's fixed. That feels pretty good. Ah, good. I didn't screw things up. I just want to make sure these don't come out. I do have thread lock. I could like undo this one and thread lock that on. Could I do the other one? I probably could. I think it'll just sit there. No, it won't. It'll completely fly off if I pull that out. I think we just leave it to chance and we'll find out. I think that works though. Alright, what else did I want to do? I did want to give the chain a clean. I can do that another day. There's some stuff I have to take off. I have to transfer some stuff from this bike to the other bike. But also I want to see if this is like rubbing on it or it's got any problems like that. That's clearing it. On a right pedal, put some load on it, seems okay. It'd be good if this little cog was like further over. Why is it? I mean, it can move. But that's not the little wheel moving. Oh, kind of does. It's just cheap, that's why. But it works like this, that's fine. I'm happy with that. Alright, what are we going to do? We're going to rotate the whole bike. Take some goodies off of it. Because I've got to get another bike ready that I want to use. Just don't knock the whole thing over, that wouldn't be fun. Alright, rotate it. Oh yeah, that's making a mess. It's alright, I'll clean that up later. So, I'm going to rip off this light mount, this bag, what else? I think that's it. That's really all I've got to do. Well, the bag's easy, it takes like 5 seconds. I'll just do that here. So I need to take that off. There's one, there's some stuff down here too. Kinda really pushed that in there, hey. Alright, take the front off. get the bike attached to me in the process. So, oh, this is kind of falling to bits. Anyway, I need this bag and I want it on the other bike. I'll put it back when I'm done. And then we just take this off. More Velcro. How have I done this? Ah, like a caveman, that's why. You know, this could probably use a clean too. It's kind of filthy. Alright, that's off. And I'll clean down there. I've got to take this off. What? It's probably the same size I had before. I need to lean this on something. Let's put it over here. Chuck it over here for now. Yep, good. Alright, cool. You guys see? Oh, I got this zoomed in poorly. Well, we can zoom out a bit. There we go. Now you can see everything. We've got to take that top bit off. I think this will fit. Let's find out. Yeah, cool. That's the right one. One Allen key to rule them all. Cool, this comes off easy too. Now hopefully I can fit this on the other bike. It's got a bike stand, so that's good. Is that coming off? Yeah, sweet, off she goes. Gotcha! Almost. I need that bit. It's kind of important. Alright, take that and that. They can go over here. And we'll just bring out the other bike. Start working on that. This other bike hasn't been ridden in ages, so it needs a little bit of love. And just... There we go. Put a little kickstand down. Aha, how convenient. Alright. So, I want to put that little mount back on. That's for my headlight. And since I'm horrible at getting out of the house on time, I need it. Because it gets dark fast. So, I mean, there's not really anywhere I can put it other than here. Could maybe... I need to check if the battery gets in the way. I think the best spot's up the top here. So we'll just like... Basically, it's going to go here. Oh man, this might be too thin. I don't know if this is going to fit. Because this is thick, right? Even with this, this might not work. Try it. I doubt it. Like that. Thread it through. Man, I don't think that's going to... Nah, it's too thick. And I don't think I have another spacer to make that fit on there. Shit. That's a problem. Because then I don't have a headlight. I mean, it's not going to fit around that. It's not going to fit around that. I can mount it to the grip shift. And then as I change gears, the whole light changes. That's not ideal. Shit, that's a problem. I mean, this thing's got a light on it, but it's kind of crap. But... might be my only choice. I don't know if this... I used to put like a ton of tape around it. If I could like... What's the difference in this? If I close this up and measure it, how much do I have to make up? I had a ruler up here somewhere. Long time ago. Should still be here. I haven't moved it. I moved all this. I know it wasn't there though. Where the hell did my ruler go? Not anywhere I remember. Might be on the desk. Maybe. Anything that looks like a ruler over here? No. I'm well prepared. Oh well, we have to find something that we can wrap around that. Even if it's just like a piece of foam, that would do. But let's test it with the battery first. That's a good idea. I need to know if like it'll even clear the battery. So we got this. This is the little battery for it. And I'll make sure it's all turned off first so we're not going to like accelerate. Yeah, we're good. It goes up here. Like that. So the battery's in. So I've had the light on, it's got to go on one of these side bits. It can't go over here. Oh man, this whole thing's loose. That's no good. What the hell? Does it work? That's really shitty though. That should be tightened up. And it's not. Why? Why is that so loose? There's a thing to tighten it, or a thing to mount it. Yeah, it's got a little thing. That's the other one. It's this one here. See, it's the same problem. I need a way to make these bars thicker so you can mount stuff to it. The bars are just too thin. Is that gonna fall? Yeah, that's better. So I need something I can wrap around it. What do we have? We've got foam. Like I could hack up some foam, like a pool noodle. I like try to press it onto it. We're gonna have something better than that. I've had an idea. Just depends. I could hack up a bit of hose. I just happen to have a bunch of it in here. Alright, let's see if this is a good idea or not. The hoses galore, mate. I just need to find one that fits. I don't even know what these are for. I mean, obviously car of some sort, but this could work. This could work if I hack this like down the side. And then I bought it and I never used it. I think this was for like the wrong car. I just never used it. What the fuck, man? How long has that been off for? That's weird. That's very weird. I don't know how long that's been off for. Is that coming out? No, it's still plugged in. Everything's fine. Yeah, the app just like stopped streaming for some reason. So yeah, who knows how long? The VOD's going to be all over the place. So I've been chatting away to myself for no reason. Yeah, let's catch everyone up to date. What I'm doing is I'm hacking up a hose because this is too big a hole to go around the handlebars. Like just like that, not enough. And I'm hoping that this, if I wrap it around it, will space it out a bit. We've got to cut through the thing first. That's really weird that the camera just died. I wonder how long it's been like that for. Why would it do that? Like, the phone's fine, the camera's fine. Like, I've had to set it running in the car before and it was fine for hours and then it just stopped. Weird. Yeah, well, you gotta learn somehow how these things can go wrong. Alright, we nearly got this. Nearly there, man. Just got this one little bit left. Are we clear? Yes, we've got it. Okay. I mean, this on its own does nothing. But if I hack through it like this, then I can wrap it around the tyre. And this won't take long to cut through at all. Oh, that's a good smell. Actually smells like burning rubber. Like when you rip a burn out. I could probably cut this with like pliers too. Is he getting through it? Yeah, slowly. Making a mark. It just needs more effort. Like that. Make sure I don't cut a finger off in the process. You know what, I'm lazy, I'm just going to hack it. Do it the cheap way. This will be a bit quicker. Maybe it's pretty done. Good idea. There we go. Cool, let's see if this works. Spin these around again. Make sure it doesn't drop out. There we go. Grab that. And hopefully we've got enough around here to actually grab onto it. That definitely increases the thickness a bit. This has to come all the way out. Is that out? Yeah, there we go. You know, we'll just keep this like that for now. And then the light goes like that. Does that clamp on? Still loose. It needs more. But we're close. It just needs a little bit more to go around it. Should I just double it up? Get like another one and do it? Maybe do it on the bottom? Yeah, that's a good idea. Or I could find a bigger hose. Which way does this go? Goes in like that. I need just a little bit more. I could wrap another one over it, like double it up. I think that'll work. Yeah, let's do it again. We'll keep hacking it. So we'll just do 2 layers of this, and that should be enough to clamp it down, hold it in place, and then I'll have a light, which will be nice. Same before, that thing has a light on it, but it's not very good. It's more so people can see you, not so you can see anything. And I'm spoiled, so I've got that really nice light that I want to keep using, so do this. And I might do this for the other stuff too, because there's a control on there that's really loose. So if it just has like a little bit more to clamp onto, it'll be nice and tight. But I don't know how to pull that one off. I'll have to figure that out. Alright, time to rotate this before I cut through the table. A bit like that. I probably need this hose for something. I've just forgotten what it's for. It's crucial to get the car running. What did you use it on, Aaron? Oh, I used it so I put a headlight on a bike. Ah, you're an idiot. Alright, we're nearly done. Are we there yet? Yeah, that's close enough. Give it a little snip snip. Give it another snip snip. And side two. There we go. 2 of them now. Background we go. Hopefully we're still streaming. What does it say? It's offline again. Fucking better not. I guess it is. Yeah, no, we're still going. Good. Oh, paranoid now. Okay, round 2. We'll wrap this one on 2 and we'll use this. This should work now. This should be nice and thick. Just go like that. Oh yeah. Yeah, now we're talking. Now we can put a light on there. Okay. And I've dropped everything that I need. There we go. Which way? Goes like this is the front? Yeah, because I always like clamp it from the back. Alright, on you go. Oh, look at that. Yep, perfect. Now we can actually clamp it down. I might have made it too big. This doesn't quite work anymore. I might have to cut some of this off. Or we'll just double it up on the other side. Grab that, put it like this. And then this should wrap around it pretty good. Because this is designed for mountain bike handlebars, and it's perfect for my bike, but it doesn't work on this one. Because it's just not a mountain bike, it's just a regular bike. Okay, is that in? Yeah, so like that. This just needs a bit of clamping on it, man. I think I've made it too thick now. We've got to, if I cut this down a bit, it could work. One is just not enough. I mean, it clamps on, but it's fully closed and it jiggles about. So it just needs like the tiniest bit more. And this is like probably too much, having 2 of them. So what if I just like, yeah, that's a good idea. We'll just do like a little bit. Have it like there. Sort of like do it like, yeah, alright, we'll cut it up a bit more. I need this. And where's the other bit? Got it. I'll just put this in here so I don't lose it. There we go. Alright, stay there. We've got some hacking to do. Round we go again. Say reconnecting. I don't want it to be reconnecting. It should always be connected. Now I have no idea if this thing's going to work or not. I remember last time I had a bit of a spotty connection out here. It wasn't ideal. There's me. I see it working. Cool. Alright, good news. I can just cut this up easy now. So we'll do like half. Maybe a little bit over half. Gotcha. Alright, let's try this again. Okay, have I got everything I need? Yeah, we should have. Yep, alright, let's try it. This time it should work. And if not, I need a thinner thing to pad it out. We'll just put that one on top. So this is real thick now. It's a lot of extra radius around these bars. And then I can probably put this on it. You know what, if it doesn't work, there's a little rubber thing in here I can just take off, and that will allow me to fine tune it. But I think I've got it. This seems pretty good. Yes, yes, yes. Now we're talking. I'm just going to tighten it. Easier said than done. There we go. Get in there, mate. Alright, now we got it. We have a light mount for the other bike. I have to take this whole thing off if I want to ride my bike again. Alright, we'll aim it down a little bit. But that's not bad. That fits pretty good. I haven't tightened it up all the way yet, so I can still adjust it. But I think that's alright. Let's get the light and try to line it. I'm gonna have to... First I'll get the light. And align it so that we don't end up blinding people. This just sort of goes on here. Get on there, mate. Boom. So when you're riding, that's got to come way up. It's got to be like that, I reckon. What's it like if I go over here? Lower, too low. That's kind of too high. Yeah, there's perfect. I reckon that's good. So we'll just tighten it up. These are finicky, man. There we go. You know what, it'd be easier if I just take it off. Just don't adjust it. There we go. Alright, cool, let's get it tight. On you go, buddy. Man, I wonder how long the stream was down for. Because it was just like... The phone, I don't know what happened. The app was still running. It just dropped connection. And then didn't reconnect. Man, this thing's gotta be like done like this. This is not going to be ideal though, because this bag's going to like, well, kind of works, but it is in the way a bit. I'll bring it over a bit more. No, that's about as far as she goes. Yeah, there's just no room. It's a little bit tight. Gotta be gutted if this thing broke, then I couldn't use it on my other bike. Please don't be a forewarning or whatever they call it. Alright, that's making creaking noises. That's on there. Nice! Does it clear the bag? A little bit. There's a little bit of a bit where it's shining on the bag, but most of it's clear. Cool. Gotcha. Alright, next. I want to fix up the little throttle mount that's on that, because it's very loose. So, we're probably going to do the same thing, but I've got to find a way to undo it. How does this go on and off? Does it like have a little snappy thing? So it seems like it doesn't. It's like how do you put this on? Also, probably a good idea to take this off. Don't need it on right now. God, it doesn't want to come off. I remember there was like a trick to taking this off. You had to like pull it forwards or backwards or something. There we go. Just use more force. So, how does this come on? This thing's like kind of sitting here, but it's kind of sitting here shitty. You know, like it should be... I think it just slips on from the end. There's got to be a way to like mount it better though. I don't know, maybe I should just leave it. It's got a thing here, like there's a way you can... Oh, that's weird, it's got a screw. Like a hole for a screw or something down the bottom, but... Did I? I don't have that on me. What is that? Is that your error message? What the hell is that? Screen preview. Yeah, okay, whatever, bro. Turn that off. Turn that one back on. Having all sorts of problems today. Alright, let's have a look. Today's more about maintenance than the stream anyway. I get that. Yeah, okay, so that just goes through. What the fuck is the point of that? I think this thing just sort of sits there. There's no way to like, it just comes off on the end. You have to take all this shit off to do anything with that. Alright, we're not going to touch that, that's fine. If anything, these could come further in. Because this has got a huge gap on it. So we can fix that up. Right size one of these. You know what, before I do that, I'm going to clean up here quickly. Like this. So I don't want this crap going everywhere. It's just all the stuff I cut off the hose. It's going in. Here we go. Alright, you're in there. Next. Forgot where I was going. We're going to fix the grips. They are way off. It's a 5. It's almost always a 5 for bikes. Everything's a 5. Except that one, that's not a 5. It's smaller, it's like a 4. It's a weird size though. Would it be a 4.5? Nah, 4. There we go. Yeah, we've got there's like a huge gap between here and the shifter. Like, that's no good. Don't know why that's so loose. Oh, these have not been put on properly. Yeah, there we go. Just push it in. Oh, wait, what? That's as far. Oh, so the shifter's just in too far. That's all it is. So these are in the right spot. Shit, how do you even adjust those? So that's this whole unit here. Isn't it? That's the brake. The brake's like a separate thing. This has to have like a way to clamp in there. It's got a little thing here, but I don't even know what size that is. Looks pretty small though. It's probably the same as the other one. Do I have a 4? 3? I mean, it's got to be a 3. Anything less than that's going to be too small. Yeah. Dude, I don't even know what that is. I can't see it. I need a light. I think I'm running out of battery over there. I don't think it's going to last long enough. What the hell size is that? There's a thing here. This is too big. Is there a smaller one? I mean, that is already a 3 then. Not a 2. 2 is like real tiny. It's like nothing. It's not a 2, man. I can't even see what that thing is. It's gonna be like a 2.5 then. Very odd size for an Allen key. There it is. 3rd time lucky. And that goes in. Yep, there we go. Make it a bit looser. Just move the whole thing over. There we go. That is as far over as it goes. And this just needs to come over a bit. Don't have that bloody gap there. We'll hold it up as much as we can. Give it a tighten. At least that seat comes in good for one thing. Weird looking seat. Here we go. Tighter. Don't want that jiggling about. Did I bend this? I hope not. Anyway, that's not going anywhere. The other side's pretty good. I don't have to worry about that. Can you still shift? Yeah, it feels alright. Now we'll tighten this up. It's kind of a small set of grips on there. So I need this. Go away, browser. Don't mind me, just check an OBS or something. Dude, even with this thing hooked up to the battery, it's still draining. So bad. Yeah, we're still going. Alright, next, grips on the end. Now, how do you want them? I just want it sort of in line with the other one. Kind of like that. Let's check it from over here. Yeah, that's about right. Really tighten. I have to give this bike a good clean too. It's very like grimy, like sweat. It's been dried into it. Oh man, that was loose too. Everything's fucking loose, dude. We should just go over everything and make sure all the bolts are nice and tight, because I'll bet you they've never been tightened. So, was that the 5 I need? I did say before, there's usually a 5 on these. Yeah, 5. See, that's loose, man. That should be way tighter. Same with this. Handlebar one. Well, that's pretty good. This is a huge one. It's not a 5, it's like a 6 or something. But brakes are, well, they work, kinda. There's a lot of travel in there though. Same with rears. Rears feel crap. And there's no way to adjust down here. I mean, you can pull the cable through more, I guess. I have to... Ideally, I've got to put this in like a bike stand to do that. In the meantime, I want to swap out this seat. This thing looks horrendous. God, look at this. How the hell does this even hold together? Like, obviously it's a quick release, but like that's freaking tight. I'm gonna need like a breaker bar or something on that to open it. And then I've got to brace the bike as well, make sure it doesn't fall over. How are we gonna do that? I reckon just pliers. A good pair of pliers will let me grip onto it, get some leverage, and pry it open. Let's try that. Get them in there. Make sure I'm not going to slip off. Here we go. Okay, let's get a better seat on there. Oh, what's this? It's a better seat. And then I'm going to adjust it too, shit. Oh, there's a lot of work to do. This is the original seat from here. But, get rid of it. Oh man, that wasn't even in there very far. Shit. Look at the post on it, how short that is. Dude, that's bad. Because it like wiggles in the frame and it puts stress on it. Anyway, get rid of horrible seat. Go up here for now. Put in good seat. Please be the right diameter. Yeah, it seems like it is. God, there's a lot of crap in there, man. We're gonna shove a rag down there first, clean it. There's some grease in there too, I can feel it. to stuff this in there for a bit. I need like what can I use? This might work. Yeah. Ball joint remover, perfect. Just what it was made for. Double this up a bit. You know what? It's just going to push a whole bunch of crap in there anyway. Put more in there. There we go. Do a twist. And then I'll just put a little bit of grease on the new one. Slide it in. Oh, not really new one, but my one. I don't need this anymore. There we go. Alright. Tiniest bit of grease on the new one. I get shit all over my hands. Get that anymore. This bucket got a hole in it. Grab a little bit of this. Smells good. This little door, I'm just chucking some grease on it. You don't have to do this, but it definitely makes getting the thing in and out like a lot easier. And a good idea to put some in here too. This thing was bloody tight though. Also, now I got grease all over my fingers. Lovely. Zach will fix that. There we go. That's battery on. We've got 70% on the main phone, that's good. I just wish I knew why it cut out, that was weird. So I didn't do anything, I didn't touch it. It just died. So I'll bet you like I've got 2 hours of just like starting soon or bitrate gone or whatever. Okay, on we go. Oh, it goes in easy as. Just shove it all the way in. Yeah, that's pretty good. Now, how high do I need this? I gotta figure that out. You know what, we'll tighten it up and then we'll get rid of all the extra grease. This is so way too tight, man. Doesn't need to be that tight. See, that's not moving. Clean up the excess and then I can set the height. It's a bunch here. If I don't do that, it's just going to make a mess. This is definitely not the right height. That is a much better seat than before, and then once I've got this at the right height, I can adjust that up and down and forwards and backwards and get it right. Should I drink? Oh, it tastes horrible. Okay, what was I doing? I was going to set the height roughly to what it should be. You know what a good way to do this is? Just copy it from here. Oops, that was a bad idea. You put this at the bottom, basically measure from there to the top of the seat. Shit, I need to add the bottom though. About there, right? A little bit more, yeah. Let's do that, and then we'll just measure it and make the other one the same. Which means I need a measuring tape. Oh, surely we've got a measuring tape somewhere. I don't got one in my room. Ah, here we go. This is what I want. Just measure from here to here. This bottom to top is about this. So what is this? It's like a 910, right? So we'll just set the pedals up the same on here and do the same thing. Put that at the bottom. About there. Doesn't want to go to the bottom. Great. Why does that go backwards? What the fuck? What's wrong with you, mate? Okay, we'll just do it like that. And there's, of course, there's a stand in the way. Anyway, it's pretty close. Yeah, it'll get us in the ballpark. So what did I say? 910. So from here. So we are at. Hold still, mate. I'm doing important things. Alright, so from here to here is 820. So we're going to go up another 90 mil. So I'll just measure it from the base here. What's that? That is about 45. So I've got to go to 135 on the stem. Oh, that's easy. Undo it. Up. Get it to about, was it 135? Where's that? There's 100. 135 is about there. So, pull there. Oops. About there's right. Just tighten up. It's not exactly straight. It's pretty close though. So we'll try that. Alright. That seems pretty good actually. It was pretty straight actually. I think I nailed that. It's not going down. Oh, that's pretty bloody tight. Yeah, we're a little bit too low. No, a little bit too high. So, oh, that's not too bad actually. Actually, I'm pretty good with that. That feels good. What's the other side like? Does not want to roll it backwards. We could put the front down a little. It's got to come up at the back. But in terms of height, that's good. We basically nailed it. So next, I've got to rotate it a little bit. Just a smidge. A bit more than that. About there. Give it a tighten. Now we can take more excess grease off. Please don't fall into my other bike. That would be horrible. Right, we're making some good progress. I was going to adjust the height. Oh no, how it's angled. I can't remember what size you need for that. Put it like a 4 again. This is always tedious. Is it a 4? Probably a 5. Yep, not a 4. 5, man. Here we go. So we're going to bring the front down, which means you loosen the back and tighten the front. So we go like this. Loose. And then I got to think, do I want it further forwards or backward? Oh, who cares? We'll just leave it as is for now. This is a fairly small frame as well. Like, this is the wrong size frame for what my dad was using it for. Now tighten this like this. Like that. God, I'm looking right into a light, so it's not that easy. Yeah, like that. Get in there. And this will just drag the front down, make it more comfortable, easy to get on and off too. And what you should have is like this. This should be like flat, and I can see it's not. It's leaning down. It should be like flat with the ground. So we're gonna have to do this a lot more. Take a lot out of the back. It's got to have quite a bit of a change. It shouldn't be like, yeah, it should be like that. That's pretty good. So do like, is this even in the right spot? Yeah, the little rails are being held on. Then we'll just do the front bit until it's tight. Want to get in there, mate? That looks pretty good. That's flat. Good tighten. This way. That is pretty tight. That should be way easier to get on and off. We'll do a little bit more just in case. That's tight. Nice. Do the back. Yeah, now we're talking. Is that comfortable? It's still tricky to get on. Like, I'm on my tippy toes here. That's a good angle for my leg down the bottom. It feels pretty comfortable. I'm not got any problems with that. Sweet. Seat is done. Brakes I was going to look at. We need to get it on the bike stand for that. What's the time? Maybe I should take a break. It's nearly 2. We can do another one tomorrow. Charge all my shit up. What do you reckon? Do this tomorrow at a more reasonable time? During the day, perhaps? I reckon... I don't know, man. So what else do we have to do? Brakes. Put it on the stand for the brakes. I could put my bike out of the way, actually, but let's actually pack some stuff away. Do I need that hose? No, I don't. The hose is good. I can't do much about this. This is just gonna wobble around and be shit. Yeah, I don't like that. There is a way to like clamp that on there, but you have to take like all this off to do it, and it wasn't done properly the first time. So it's just gonna stay that way. I'll put my stuff away. Also, to restore my bike, all I've got to do is take this off, slap it on here, leave the little rubbery things, I don't know, we'll just put them somewhere. And that should be pretty easy to do. In the meantime, I can chuck the bag on. So I do want to put that on. Get in there, man. baby out every time. Here we go. Alright, bag. Chuck the bag on the front. I just thought I was going to clean it, but maybe I'll clean it and put it on my other bike. So, which way does it go? It goes this way. Like that. Oh, that's a problem. There's a cable here. Oh well, we'll see what happens. This just goes around like that. I need this because the little TTS speaker goes in here. Have I got it upside down? No, it's the right way. Not upside down, but like back to front, I mean. So how tight do I want this? Like, I mean, yeah, it doesn't have to be super tight, just be tight enough. That seems alright. Then you do the ones underneath. These are kind of, yeah, they're falling to bits, man. So it just goes through here and then like wraps around itself again. But I think I had it done differently because this is like way too loose. But look at that. That ain't strapping onto anything, man. So you gotta like wrap it around a few times. It goes like over itself. You know what, let's put this under the little cable. It's a better idea. Which one is that? It's just the rear brakes? Yeah, alright, it's not that important. Nah, it's gotta go over the top, shit. So if I, you know, you kind of have to go like this. Go over, and then into it. I can't remember how I did this. We'll do the front one. The front one should be a bit easier. It's also got the same problem. Like, why is this so fucking huge? Like, what were they thinking people are going to wrap it around? It goes on one of these. So it's got to go through, hook over, loop onto itself. But it's kind of too big for that. It'd be good if you could like cross them over maybe, but no, I don't see that working either. Get through there. Gotcha? No, we don't gotcha. We nearly gotcha. There we go. Alright, so if I do it like that, that's just way too tight. There's no way to like actually Velcro it onto anything. What a bad design. If I go over the top and do it, alright, like this, and then do it, you don't have enough. How the fuck did I do this? Maybe like this. Go around and through. Because this is non-negotiable, I need this. It's kind of okay, kind of not. Can we do it like that, just have like a shitty loop that's left. I mean, it's holding, so fuck it, good enough. This side, same problem. You kind of got to like loop it around a few times. So I go over the top first. So I can use up some of the slack. What is this? That's the buckle. Alright, so do it like that. Then feed it through. Be good if I could see what the hell I'm doing. There's my buckle. Do it like that. Then go through. And then loop it back onto the Velcro. God, what a pain in the ass. I should have just left this on the other bike. And then it can, what? It's got nothing to Velcro onto. There is no Velcro. That's a problem. What a stupid design. Oh my god. Yeah, they did not think this through when they made it. We'll do it the other way. Feed it through, tighten it, and then just sort of like tie it in a rope or something. Wrap it around itself a few times. 1, 2, at least this way the Velcro's in the right spot. 3, put like a twist on it and shove it on the Velcro. Like that. I mean, it's on there. Brakes still work? Yeah, they feel alright. Alright, that's not really the success I wanted it to be, but it works. Next, we can put the rear light on. What a load of stuff running around, man. I don't know if this is worth it. That is definitely not worth it. Do I need a rear light? Yeah, we do. Rear light's kind of useful. Oh, a little charging port's coming off. At least this is easy to put on. Takes like 5 seconds. Anywhere else I can put it? No, not really. There's just clamps on here. I could put it down the bottom bit, like so. There we go. Done. Does it angle up? That's good enough. Fuck me, that's bright. Now, what do we got? We got fast, continuous. What's the difference? That one, on, blinking, on. That's fucking bright. That's the one you want. Yeah, that's good. Okay, that's good. Got a little thing here. I don't know what that is. Is that like a quick release? No. No way it's got a quick release. So that would make it so much easier to just recharge. I think that's like angle. Is that it? I need to figure this out, because this thing's always a pain in the ass. I take the whole thing off to recharge it. If it's just got a quick release, hell yeah. That's what I want. Me bastard. There we go. Alright, so what is this thing? It's got a little lever. You pull it, nothing happens. Pull it, push it forwards, nothing happens. Pull it back, nothing happens. What the fuck does this thing do? I have no idea. Go up, pull it up. It's gonna be like a quick release, but I'm worried about breaking it. It doesn't like do anything. Patent pending, okay, that helps a lot. There's definitely like a lever on it. Is it like fucking jammed or something? I have no idea what this does. Fuck it, I'm not about to find out. It just goes back on here. Get on there, man. Here we go. Yeah, it's got a little thing in there, I just don't know what it does. That's the one that stands out the most. Okay, that's weird. I have no idea what the hell that does. We got another thing we can slap on it. We got another little bag. Hell yeah. Got room for bags, gotta use the bags. See, I can't use this on my other one because it's got a... Well, it's got this. It's got a dropper post. And if I put it there, it just gets crushed. So, no good. Used to use it before I had that, when this seat was on it. But now, I can just chuck it over here. Look at there. It just sort of sits around the post, like that. And this one's actually got a good strap, like it's got the right length and it works, and it's not like that one at the front, which is just dumb and stupid. And, maybe they made that for motorbikes, but I don't use it for that. And then you got this little bit, and it just clips to the seat. And you put your shit in there. It's really convenient. So it's got a little thing here for the excess, like that. And just sort of clip it in here and you're good. I say as I struggle to put it on. Oh damn, it's kind of hard. Yeah, fuck it, we're gonna just cheat. It's meant to go like that, but maybe you go like that, and then this one goes through here. Alright. And then they like come up and they go like that. That would make a lot more sense. Ta-da! And it just hangs there, and then your shit just wobbles around. Is there a way to make that tighter? Yes, yes there is. Just pull the thing. I don't really like this way though, this doesn't seem right. Pull it right down like that. Try it again. Pull this one through. Dude, if I just move the whole thing up, like way easier. What are you doing, mate? Let's pull it. Maybe don't drop the bike in the process. Is that right? Fuck, it clicks. That's kind of shit. That ain't right. That is wrong. So wrong. I think you might, like, you're meant to clip it through the front more than the back. We have to be close to running out of battery by now. Yeah, like this makes way more sense. Hey, what are you doing, mate? There you go. Get in there. And then you just tighten this up and it brings it forwards. Cool, that's what I want. You bring it up really tight. Except this is like got a loop in it. Yeah, sweet, that's good. I'm happy with that. And then the excess, we'll just stuff it up here, fuck it. Should be right. There you go, extra little pouch. And you can still see the light at the bottom. Oh, this thing's got some reflective stuff on it too, I think. There we go. Alright, cool, man. Is there anything else I wanted to do? This is gonna... Yeah, it's good enough. I don't see it moving around too much. Got a bottle cage. I mean, I've still got to do maintenance on the brakes and stuff, but I think I'll just do that tomorrow. I mean, do they work? Yeah, that works. It works. Grips feel okay. These brakes just feel so bad. Oh my god, they're bad. But other than that, like, clean the chain, put some grease on it, check the tire pressures. Should be good, man. How does it feel to just stand on it? It's so much harder to get on, oh man. That feels pretty good though. this throttle shit. It's either throttle or brakes. You choose one or the other. Choose wisely. Doesn't this whole thing like angle up as well? Oh well, we'll find out. I don't have to get this perfect. I just want to see what it's like. To roll it back. Oh, I gotta put all this shit back on. Nah, that's not so bad. I'll figure it out. Alright. Yeah, let's put some stuff away. I think we're done here. For now, tomorrow I'll quickly do the brakes and stuff, and we'll take it for a spin. Clean it up too. I reckon we're done. Probably not even streaming, to be honest. Probably a good idea to check. Do that. Is there a stream? Did the thing screw up again? No, she's still going. Alright, cool. Let's kill it. I'm running out of battery anyway. Oh, frustrated that it dropped, man. That was not ideal.